Hello, First United Methodist Church in Slidell, Louisiana. I'm Reverend Matt Rawle up at Broadmoor United Methodist Church in Shreveport, Louisiana. I remember in 1997 on Youth Sunday, I was given the opportunity to give the sermon. That's what the youth did at that time. They offered the sermon, and because I was a senior, it was my turn to offer the sermon. And it was a terrible sermon. I mean, I've preached some terrible sermons since then, but this one in particular was awful. Well, after the service, I was in the narthex shaking hands with everyone because that's what preachers are supposed to do. It's written in the book of James or somewhere. And I remember Dr. John Lee coming up to me after the service, and he said, "Boy, you're going to be a mighty fine preacher one day." I have no idea what he heard, but that got me thinking that maybe God was preparing me for a very special calling, to be a pastor in the church, to lead the church in ministry. I'm so incredibly thankful to have a church community who helped raise me, beginning with the cradle. I don't remember being in the nursery. I'm told that I was there, but I remember always being a part of the church. The children's ministry, the vacation Bible school, the children's choir. Camp Gulamaki was one of my first times ever to sing or to be on stage. I remember singing in the chancel choir when I was 14 years old over one summer. I got to sit next to my dad and sing beautiful anthems, and that made a lasting impression on me. I remember being a member of the youth group, going to Disney World for a mystery trip and serving in Henderson Settlement in Frakes, Kentucky. And I remember going off to college and always remembering that First United Methodist Church felt like home. And I remember coming home and telling the church, "I think I'm being called to be a pastor." And you were the ones who supported me in that effort. So I'm very proud to say that I went to the very best church in the Conference of Louisiana. Don't tell Broadmoor I just said that. It was a place of compassion, a very mission-minded congregation, a congregation that helped raise me to be a lifelong believer and lover of God. So thank you for being my home church and the best church in all of Louisiana. And I'm very excited to hear that you will be expanding your campus with a new capital campaign. I think it's certainly needed, and excited that you're taking this step forward to be a light in the community, a community in need of the love of Christ. So blessings to you for Heritage Sunday, or whatever Sunday this message is being posted. Blessings to you. Hope to talk to you soon.